Made the first record. Well, we'd all moved to London to kind of, you know, sort of find the bright lights and find fame and fortune, and we thought that that was the answer. And actually, after 2 years in London, we came back down to Battle, and it was kind of shamefaced. We had to move back with our parents and stuff, but it did give us the chance to just spend our lives making music. So we did come back to our roots even before we'd released the record.
Before we left them. You could actually see Battle Abbey from where we were sort of rehearsing and trying to work on all the new songs that made Hopes and Fears, from Tim's mum and dad's house, where we'd just sort of stolen a room and just set up all our equipment. So yeah, you could see this place from there. Tim
bought a house a few years ago, and it was all a bit derelict, and so the first bit he decided to do up was obviously the studio part of it, and he's built this amazing studio that has become like Keane HQ, and it's got everything that we have ever collected and used sort of in our musical careers. And it's just a great, liberating, brilliant place to make music. Well, I think one of the hardest things for us as people has been learning to appreciate what we've got. I think with Hopes and Fears it was very difficult because I think we came out of nowhere and had this amazing record in our laps, and you know, people fell in love with it in their droves. And it suddenly went from being nothing to everything, and I don't think we coped with that very well. I don't think we maybe appreciated some of the high points as much as we could, and I think part of that was probably because we thought it'll be like this forever, you know. Now that we're here, it'll be like this forever. But those kind of records are a rarity. They don't come along too often. So I think it also has now made us kind of strive to want to make a record that's as good, if not better, than Hopes and Fears.
Something's crept in under our door, silence soaking through the floor.
Well, we're a band nowadays with bass guitar because we have our friend Jesse, who's now officially joined us, and the more the merrier, because he's been brilliant, personally and musically. He's been a great addition to the band, and we did experiment with guitars on Perfect Symmetry and on the Night Train EP, so we're not afraid to go in that direction. But I think when you stumble on a kind of way of doing things that makes you kind of peculiar and unique and different to other people, obviously that's something not to be sniffed at. So the fact that Keane are known for being a guitarless band, I think is quite a cool thing. You know, I think we're quite proud of that, really.
We've been leaning on each other so hard, tight so tight we wound up miles apart, making simple things so hard.
We've done some pretty cool things over the years, but yeah, we definitely do.
I think after that, the Grammys after show party we went to, it's hard to have pinch yourself moments anymore, because that was a night that was just kind of stacked full from head to toe with pinch yourself moments. It was so funny. I mean, everyone who's anyone was there. You were queuing for a wee with Tom Hanks.
That's right, Tom Hanks. I was playing pool with one of the Pussycat dolls, and I had to ask Dr. Dre to move so I could play a shot because he was in my way. Idiot. I was a bit more polite at the time. And he's just a total hero. He's such a ridiculously talented guy. And Tom was talking to
It was me, the boss, Bono, and Billy Joe Armstrong, just hanging out together. Me pretending to hold court, but probably talking nonsense in a drunken fashion. But nevertheless, you know, once you've had a night like that, there's no turning back, really.
Navigating by freedom.